Alright, let's get cracking. So, yeah, basically what we're gonna backtest EG Euro GBP for the full year of 2022. And then basically, so I'm currently working on the list. So when I've closed my trading journal for the year, EG was one of the worst pairs. Although I don't think I took a lot of trades on EG. I remember taking some. Which obviously we'll talk about it. And then when I combined it with my previous year's data, EG was also one of the worst. So just wanted to have a look at it and then see what we could have done better, how we could have seen price action differently, and what can we learn from these losses basically. Cool. Um, so we're just gonna go ahead and put the start of the year on there, right? Um, there's also this clean pattern. I'm not sure how this new feature here. I'm not sure how this is gonna work, but I don't know. Maybe when price is here, you can actually buy and sell it as if you're doing it real time. But we'll look at that. It doesn't give you any options in terms of what's your risk and stuff. So I don't know. We'll look at it. Okay, cool. So at this point here, pretty much, coming up to last year, we were still being maintained by this leg. There we go. We're still being maintained by this leg here. Right, we could see the start of a distro somehow. Yet the distro was not confirmed up until we went and we made this low. So when we was closing up last year, this is what we was trading at. So for me in my head, I would still be thinking in terms of sales because we've got a target here, and we could see lower time frame wise, sellers were still in control. Um, Up until we get some sort of break, then we could look for some sort of hedge buy. Um, Now, in terms of risk, it would all depend on whether we break this or not. So, for example, if we don't break this, then obviously this is still being maintained. So, any sort of break like that, then we can go full risk um, of this spring, for example, because this is your MC, and then we've got an accumulation, right? But if it does break, and then we get some sort of boost, then maybe we could go with like a hedge, reduced risk, simply because we would have one target one here and then target two here. So this would be like the cause of the break that we could hedge ourselves into, because this is enough as what Mike would say real estate for us to get into. Or simply we don't know if distro is going to turn into a reaccumulation. Right? So that's why I'm saying target one and then target number two. And then even if price was to do that, we could then close some profits here. And even on a reduced risk, this was good percentage gain. So that's kind of like the thought process going into it. But yeah, let's drop down. Okay, so looking at this, let me just find our point of interest real quick. Okay, so this is what we're pretty much looking to buy here, and then this is where we're gonna become sellers. Um, and then I guess the third option is pretty much when we make some sort of break here or some sort of break here, and then that's what's gonna determine what we will do next. But on a in terms of our point of interest, this is where I'm looking to sell, this is where I'm looking to buy. So for now, I'm gonna be looking at these intradays price action here, and then I'm going to be looking at sorry, the lower time frames price action here, and then I'm going to be looking at whether we could get into some sort of micro inside our extreme here, or if we get the break and then look for the sell or the buy. Okay, so following our leg, we've got this low, and ahead we made this low. This is what was previously maintaining it. Went ahead, we went this low. This was maintaining it, and we went ahead, we made this low. Okay, then we broke here. So now we just have to obviously look into it. So I guess the other thing would be we did get a little something here, right? And then that did punch in a new high. Um, but then the only thing is, would you start taking a trade like literally 2 days before, um, 2 days before the end of year? Depending if you do, if you don't, but looking at this, the session time, we're currently at what, at 10 o'clock, so 10 p.m. So yeah, for me it would be an easy pass on that one. And then shortly afterwards we went in and then boom, we made that new low. So we just have to wait until price gives us some sort of pullback. So at the moment we've got this is what's maintaining it. Okay, so now we've pretty much entered the new year. Um, so if you could get some sort of accumulation in here, that would be great. To get into a buy. Okay, so nothing as of clear as of yet. No, no. I mean, this is one this will be a major break that I'll need to watch. This and then that. Okay, nothing. So we can still see like a lot sellers are coming in, try to accumulate, didn't do much, just tapped into supply and then the sell off. So yeah, we're in a demand area, but sellers are still pretty much strong here. This could be a little something that we could throw a little risk at. Um, so what I like is I like this is New York. I like this is Thursday price action, and I like the reaction that we're getting from it. So we'll just have to see how price is coming back in. Okay, so could throw a little something up. Let's see. Just gonna go ahead and try to find confluence. So this is 7 o'clock Frankfurt open. So that 50 and the 80 lands up here. We're getting a pullback, so okay. Right, so we've got Friday's Asian session here, and we've got some sort of imbalance. So I would say pretty much can go ahead and throw a little something here just to clear that imbalance, and it's also on that 80 line as well. And this is where we're looking to at least take it up to. Okay. So that's around that 80 level. We've also tapped into that 50 level here, which is a good area to get into. I just need to see it do something though. Okay, at the moment we're still kind of being controlled by this. So if we break that, we get into it, and I don't mind throwing a little risk at this. And once we go ahead and make that, then I'm deleting this order. So this, let's just say you've got, I don't know, 50K. This would be so high time frame. This would be 0.25. Okay, because we're inside a high time frame extreme. Got some sort of accumulation. This would have been the higher risk, so this would have been 0.50. Because we didn't have a limit, this is the one, 0.25. Okay, so I'm just gonna stay here. I'm just gonna look at what it's going to do. So we enter another Thursday session, and we're coming down. Okay. So Friday actually activates us. Wonder if I can go down. Okay, and we do so in a very nice accumulation. Yeah. So Friday, 7:30, so spread wise would be good. Um, and then there's our opportunity to go to reduce risk right there. So right there we're on reduce risk. Um, for me, then I guess that's the low. This would have been where we got to break even. I don't think we do that, but let's just see. But yeah, definitely we're on reduced risk right now. And let's see what we do next. Okay, cool. So reduce risk hit very unknowingly, but it's okay. Um, yeah, let me go ahead and reduce risk. Save that later. Okay, so we've reduced risk. So basically we have risked 125 on this. Okay. Okay, so we have risk 125, reduce risk hit, saved. Cool. Um, yeah, so that's what we've got here. Right now, I think everything. Okay, we've actually gone ahead and we made a new low here. Let's just see if that's a true low. Come up, save some time. Yeah, so we definitely made a new low here. Um, yeah, order flow to here. Okay, so now only way I'm looking for buy is if we go ahead and we take this out. If not, then I'm looking for this to get clapped. And then I'll look at this accumulation, turn into redistribution as the slingshot of order flow to see if we can go further down. Just go ahead and clean some of this up. Okay. And another Thursday, and then yeah, there's that. Now I wonder if this was something that we could have got into. Definitely has a limit wise. So this is Asian price action here. Don't really like that. There is this one here. But I think that comes lower. Does it come lower? No, it comes right into that 80, huh? Yeah. So it comes right into that 80, which is where I guess could have had a little something. Maybe 20 pips because of spreads. Maybe even 19. Yeah. Definitely enough for us to do something, huh? Like, so there's your 10 to 1, which is a bit, there's your 10 to 1, but we definitely had every opportunity to go ahead and reduce risk here. I'm actually going to put this, this will be missed. What's that? Trade miss. And this one would have been full 50 buck, 0.50. And that'll be your 250. Okay, and then I'll see if we go ahead and we clear that. If we do, if we clear that, then I'll take some partials here. And then I think even if we don't on the way down, because this has gone quite a good jump. So on the way down here, maybe even so this is if we don't. If we do, yeah, I'll take some partials here. If we don't, if we maintain that and then we're just coming down here, I'll take some partials as well. Just like pay risk. Okay, easily we take that. Um, this is 61. Currently floating at 1680. Take 0.10 out of that. Mm, There is we'll go ahead, we'll pay risk, and then if price does come down, something like that, we can look for another re-entry to go up. If not, we can then play the reaccumulation um to go up. This would have been great. This would have been the Thursday just before I'm assuming just before news as well. Because with this kind of volume, just before news, just before market open, great price action. Is there any like, nah, this Asian price action is quite small. I was thinking if there wasn't like a Frankfurt open sweep, but no. Okay. So overall, this is looking like a well-drawn um schematic. We just need to see whether we're going to respect it or just clap it. Because the price is coming down. Let's see if we can get into some sort of re-entry opportunity. Not a lot of confluences here. You just got that 50 and that 80. Um, but yeah, this would be pretty much a schematic. So you have to wait on. Let's see if this, if it, I mean, it is worth of a limit. Um, there's that New York Open. Maybe we could throw a little something on that 50%, depending on stop loss. What's that? 26, 10 pips. Okay, we throw a little something on that 80. So this is going to be 0.15. So I'm going to put 0.05 on this one. 0.05 and then 0.10 on the schematic that will wait. And then watching price coming down. So we've got this low, got this low. So this is what we need to break. And let's see. So this is Thursday price action. I'm going on to Friday. We're coming in. We're currently Monday. Tuesday. As of yet, I don't really see anything going into Thursday. Ooh. And then right now we need obviously that to break. But we've got this Asian low, so I'm not sure if you're gonna do like so we've got Frankfurt Open and then London Open. We get that sweep and then we come in into New York price action. You know, the moment we go and gonna make this high, I'm gonna go ahead and delete this because this would have been the trade. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete this, and then what I'll wait is I'll wait on the reaccumulation. You can see we came into that 50, shy away from the 80. This would have been the trade if somehow we got into that 50. Again, another opportunity for us to go to to go to reduce risk, to go to break even, and to even pay yourself the risk. So right now you should be riding risk free. Um, Watching this, is there anything that I could have done to enter this? No, not really, because I would have needed that to have broken or this to have broken. This to me don't care about that, even though we done that and then we came back. No. So it would have been great if London done that, then we would have got the New York entry here, but we didn't. And then even if yeah, so now that we've done that, maybe we'll come back, but I don't like that this is maintaining it. We could easily just, do something like that, basically. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for the reaccumulation, either on the continuation or on the whole thing. Okay, so that's that. But yeah, enough of an opportunity to go to reduce risk, break even, pay yourself the risk right here. Um, I don't know, even if you offset it from that to that, about 4 to 1, there's your 5 to 1. That new high here would have been your 10 to 1, really, yeah. Okay, no, nothing here, nothing even worth mentioning it to, like it wasn't clean as this one basically. Because I don't think I would have saved off that 850, but you never know. So good reaction though, good trading session, good trading window. Okay, so now two things we're waiting on. We're waiting for this to get to trade above, or really for this. So this would turn the accumulation into the next market cycle, which will be the reaccumulation. Or if we trade below this, then it will go into accumulation to redistribution. Okay, so let's see. Uh, Okay, so we actually come quite into this, and then we sweep that. We come into that 80 now. But this is, I believe, what, Monday? What is this? Oh, this is Wednesday. Wednesday New York session. We've just finished the crossover. And let's see. Let's see if we get a little something inside there. Maybe something that we've missed. No, it's not holding. Nope. Okay, so we get into Thursday. Asian. And then boom. So higher time frame is now broken. Yep. Okay, higher time frame is now broken. We are now bearish from here. We'll go ahead, we're gonna put this up here. So essentially so we are currently in what, in March. So since the start of what's it got, like pretty much January, February, March. Well, let's just say January, February, 2 full months, because this is the 2nd of March that we broke. So price was here for 2 whole months, and we've had we've had this entry here, we've had this entry, and we've potentially had this entry here. So 2 months, three entries, two of them reduced risk. Well, all of them reduced risk really. Even if you got into this one somehow, or even if you went ahead and then took that as the break, right? Even if you went ahead and took that as the break and this as your entry, I mean, yeah. So there's your 50 would have got hit right there, and then just your 80 wouldn't have. But yeah, even here, reduce risk, break even, and pay your risk. So enough of an opportunity. So 2 months, free trades, one reduce risk, two reduce risk, break even, and pay risk. And then same thing with this one as well. Interesting. Before, obviously, structure has changed. I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, let's just change that. Change that. Okay, so we can delete this. Right, so this is what we're bearish from. This is what we're going to be looking for is sell. Uh, Actually, this is not a hedge anymore now because this is so we're bearish times 3 on this pair now. And then we're just gonna be obviously watching lower time frame. Okay, cool. So looking at this, we have got delete that. We got this low, and we got this was maintaining the new low now. So we need that to break for us to look for any buys, and then currently right now we will be looking for a sell around here. We can see that there's a distro. This is the UTAD for sure. Paris extreme. The only thing is this is going to be a lower time frame, yeah. And then this is your slingshot lower time frame. Okay, cool. So we come back into this, we look for a distribution. And then here we can actually, let's see if we can set some sort of limit. Quite like this actually. So there's the New York open. We've got in here. Would have liked if they've been, so this is Friday, isn't it? Yeah, oh, this is Monday. Would have liked if they've been Thursday, but it is what it is. There's the 50, there's the 80. So this is lower time frame pro trend, so this is going to be extreme, and we can do 0.25 on this. Punching a new low. Okay. And then same thing, so the 0.25 and then 0.25 as the distro that would be occurring here if we get one. So okay, cool. 125. 0.125. And then here's going to be 0.25 maximum, so it's going to be first 0.12 somewhere in here. Okay. All right, let's just see now if price comes back. Okay, so we gain some sort of pullback. Oops. Okay, so price comes in, literally trades through it. There's nothing here. Even if we went to the lower time frame, nope, nothing here. So slingshot trades through it. Nothing that we was looking at. Okay, and then now we're coming up into the extreme. Okay, so order flow wise, this is what we need to pay attention after making that high. Don't really like the fact that we have reaccumulated here. Yeah. Oh, so I'm actually going to go ahead and delete this 50 order. And just wait on that. Yeah, we haven't got activated yet. So gonna go ahead because I don't like the fact that we have come and we have pretty much reacted from this. We've maintained the bullish order flow. Even if, I mean, I do agree 1, 2, 3 once it comes up, but even if this were to come lower, that would be a greater sign. But we didn't quite get that. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete this, just reduce my risk on this, and I'll keep the 80. Uh, and again, we're currently creating a little something, so we shall see. There's our trading range. This technically is our Utah right now, but we need that break. Okay, there's the break. Just wonder if this was the, oh, there was the 50. I wonder if you got hit, because if you did get hit from that, there's your reduced risk for sure. Okay, but anyways, we didn't get that. Now we could very potentially get one more drive up. But I'll be looking for the destroy here. I'll be looking for the destroy here, and then if we get clapped, this is the last line in the sun, which is why I've still got the limit set there. Yeah, okay. So now definitely for sure I'm deleting this. I'm deleting this here. Nothing. And I'll just be waiting for that. No, it's crazy. Okay. So I'll be looking for this up here, and then I'll be looking for this one. Okay, so we're into that price action now. If you want to refine it some more, there's the start of 50. I like. Okay, so there's a sweep that we like to look for. Just need to get that break. Nope, no break. Okay, so we trade through that and then we're coming up into this. The volume coming into this is obviously no good. See if we, no, okay. Yeah, so for me, this is just gonna reaccumulate and go higher. Yep, and we do. Reaccumulate, go higher. Do we trade? Yep, so we trade through the lower time frame extreme. So the only way would have been that 50% here, and that would have given you a pretty much like a near over 2% move. But nothing else. In terms of the re-entries, nope, no wasn't there. Okay, delete that, delete that, delete that. So we have now got a very clear structure leg with market cycle. And what I mean by that is so I don't really like the accumulation in here. I don't even think there is one. But in terms of which is fine because I don't like, yeah, this is Asian price action. So paying very minimal interest or attention to the MC, and then I'll be paying attention to this well-drawn reaccumulation because we have started off with a distro and then we have got ourselves our shakeout and then our reaccumulation is confirmed here. Okay. Again, I also don't like the fact that we've got this here, but because there's no limit, we're just gonna be watching price action. So between this area and this area, and then we've went ahead and we made that lower time frame break. So that's cool. Hey Jake, what's up, man? Hello. There's that. Um, cool. So literally, we're gonna be watching for this accumulation, and then same thing accumulation here if we come into it. Okay, and then while we're getting into this, so this will be a hedge for us to get into this slingshot area here. So it is going to be low risk, sorry. Okay, there's the clean break once again, and then we come back. Okay, so we come back Monday, New York crossover. Nothing. This can come down all the way down to here as well, right? Let's actually see in terms of retracement wise, how much. There's the 50. There's the 80 and there's the 88. No confluence, I believe. Yeah, no confluence. Let's see with this one. Okay, so we've got the 80 hairs lining up. We've got the 50 and the 80 hairs lining up. So let's see. Okay, so we come into that. Oh, and I like that little shake out there. For sure, for sure. For a little something in here. Okay. So I know we're pretty much early in like we've got one drive, two drive, but for me I'm looking at as this is the Frankfurt sweep. And this is our London Open, so just going to be throwing a little bit risk into it to see if we hold. If we don't, then I'll be waiting for the next break, for example. So as I said, we are in a good area. We are inside the slingshot that caused the break. We have got a reason to get into an entry. So I'm just going to be throwing yeah 0.05 into this and then 0.05 into this. So 0.10 as if like an order flow entry. So your 50 here gets activated. Nothing much, and then clapped. Uh, uh, yeah, reduce risk. Just but I would have been asleep. Maybe here I would have reduced my risk when I wake up Thursday. Pips, maybe. Let's just take it as a full loss. Okay, so this is minus what, trade two. Slingshot, Frankfurt sweep, London session, minus 50. Minus 50 bucks. Okay, cool. So now we're coming out inside this. Okay, for us, we need that to break or we need to come lower. So let's see what price is going to do. Okay, it is the break. Now we've definitely got a free drive. Got a 1, 2, 3, and then we've got a break. And this is in good session timing. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna that. Not much of a confluence there. So we're just gonna pretty much say off the 50 and the 80. And again, another 50 bucks on that. 12 on this one. About 8 on that one. Okay, let's see. So 50 here gets activated and clapped, and then 80 here gets activated, and we're pretty much maintaining it. Hold on. So we have got I'll put this together, just a space. 75. And with this here, I'm definitely gonna go reduce risk because if we come lower, then I think that's it. We're not gonna hold. Yeah, definitely reduce risk on here already. Yeah, and boom. So that for me reduce risk and 6. We saved about pretty much 625. Um, 1875. Round it up to 19, basically. That's 94. Okay, cool. It's quite annoying, but we'll move on. Of course, you'll do that, won't it? Of course, of course. Okay, so the only way I'm getting into this now is if, because this is Asian price action, which I don't really like. Yes, I know we've got the break. So I'll be looking for an accumulation in here. I'll be looking for an accumulation somewhere in here, like between that crossover. Going for a sweep, coming lower. Yep, so nothing too clean. And then boom. Now for me, this redistro, I don't think this is going to hold either. Yep. So that's just not, that is gone. Okay, now we're coming down into this. So this is the extreme of the leg. Let me go ahead and delete. So the slingshot is traded through. Okay, so now we have got this leg and pretty much this leg to look at. We want to do one like that and then we'll see if there's any confluence. No. I mean, okay, fair enough. We've got like the 80, the 88 around here in terms of the discount. And then as I said, down here is Asian price action. Yeah. So we're currently inside this. In terms of limit wise, I mean, if you want to throw something in because it's an extreme, maybe do that. Or offset it even. So this lines up, the 50 kind of lines up with that 88.8, and you can offset it with that. Okay, and then we'll see what happens. So I guess let's just say we throw, yeah, same thing, 25 bucks, 25 bucks on each, not much. After all, E's and an MC. No. The moment we go, okay, yeah, there we go. So the moment we've traded through that, I'm deleting this and this because that's it now, it's gone. Quite annoying. But again, as I said, that for me, this was not, it was a point of interest, but it wasn't a clear entry point of interest. So I mean, there was no way we were just gonna do that or even lower. It's 50, 60 pips. No. So yeah, that's gone. Took that out. So let's just see if we can get into the continuation play after breaking this. If he gives a pullback, if not, we wait for that to come lower. Let me just go ahead and clean this, clean this, clean this, clean this. Didn't come into that. Okay. Let's see if we get some sort of pullback in terms of that. No, I mean we are, but the only way we could play is this now, because we are breaking, but we're not coming lower down to, down there. At least 50% of that pretty much just come to the open of it, and then seems like we're going up. So the moment we go and make this new high, I'll be playing something around here. Yeah, so you can see there's a micro in there. There's the test. Just need to have some cause and effect behind it now. Or just come lower. Okay. There you go. This is the reaccumulation phase. Jump across the creek. So we'll be looking for somewhere in here. Well, let's not forget where we're on the higher picture as well. So we have, okay, we've also gone ahead and we made a new, so this essentially is your slingshot now. Okay, and this is your slingshot, and this is your MC. And where we're coming up to, I mean, we've got a supply point here. See if we can, this would have been good for like a hedge opportunity if we got into some buys over here, but we didn't. So we'll see. So if we take this out, even better. If we don't, then we'll just have to proceed with caution, maybe low risk. And let's see. But the buys still stand though, because that's the new leg now. Do we take that? Hold on. Okay, we go ahead and we take that out. So that's cool. So now the way I'm looking at this is for us to maybe do some sort of distro. We can see that here, come down where we can look for an accumulation to go up. That's option number one. Option number two is pretty much same scenario, come down or maybe even clap this, to which then I would look for a sell hedge to come down into our lower time frame extreme to then get into a buy to then go up higher. Oops, hold on. So we're coming into it. There was this candle that I liked, wasn't there? Yeah, the 1 hour, very clean. We could see that this traded into that 80, and then this is here, so come up just very close of it. Come to the start. Son of a gun. 50 of that whole sucker there. Okay. See if there was anything that we could have gone into. Nope. Okay, well, we'll just wait, see if we can get that, come down into here. I like this to come back and mitigate. So Thursday, New York price action. Nothing too crazy. Maybe if we do that, which I think we did, come back here and then I like that we've got this as a target. Initial shakeout. This will be obviously number one. And there's your 10 to 1. That, and then this is your overall target to go and make a new high. Let's see, so I'm throwing 0.05, yeah, $25 at this. Yeah. Okay. So this would have activated you on Friday 2:30, which is a bit of a late session. Oh damn. Which is a bit of a late session. Trying not to see. Okay, let's see. Okay, so there's activate. If I go back down to 5 minute, it won't let me. But at the moment, I guess we go and do that. I'll go to reduce risk, break even, pay risk here. Yeah, so reduce risk, which is here. And then the next up now, break even, and then pay risk. Ugh, sucker. So reduce risk hit once again. Trade free. This was the lower time frame slingshot continuation. So all in all, this was 8 pips, and then reduced risk here was 4 pips. So minus 12.50. Reduce risk. Flow trade. We actually haven't. Okay, we have now. So we traded lower. Um, and then now I guess we could look into this here. If that doesn't hold, then we can trade below. This one's clean, huh? Wonder if there is something in there. Is the Frankfurt open? This would have been the clean spring, but we don't come back. But this is something that we could play. So now that we've got an actual bigger reaccumulation, we can play that, but I will need that to break now before we come back. Yep. And then I could look at here. Seems like okay. Traded right. So this would have been a great hedge if well I don't really like the Asian price action here. But yeah, I mean, if we've got into a buy somewhere, like if this buy was to maintain, we could have offset some risk here to see what happened. No, all of this was just unnecessary. Okay, so now we've actually punched in a new leg. We've got this as the slingshot, and then we've got this as the extreme. No, so I'll change my mind. So this is just order flow here for me now. Reason why is because we're still in the continuation phase. So we can see here, still in the there's like no break. So I still need to have a break, and then this for me to say, okay, the next leg uh is now moved up. So yeah, this is just order flow break, which then means yeah, accumulation here, and then we'll wait if price comes back down here. And we are currently in June, so we've took a total of what 4 trades, and we're 6 months into the year. So let's look for an accumulation there, my bad. Okay. So I like Thursday price action, New York coming down into this. Let's see if we can get a low something something. Nothing clean. Okay, so we're punching that high here. Let's see what we do. So we do come back to it. Come back around that 50% mark into this reaccumulation here. Yep, and then that's it. Nothing too crazy. I need, yeah, okay. I need either that to break or that low there to break. So now we're getting a little something. So technically, yep. So I need something off here, and then down here. This come back. So this is one that kind of needs to be mitigated. So which is where we are now. Finding accumulation there, great. We'll find an accumulation here. And I like how we're building this. One more drive to just take out that stupid yellow snow. Come on. Another yellow snow. So the end of the box is where pretty much I'll stop looking at the SC. So I like this. Now drop down into lower time frame and we shall see. So the break is here. Then one drive, two drive, three drive, fourth drive. We'll see if you can find a micro. I like Thursday price action. Yeah, so there's the break. Do we now come back? You do up a little bit. Yep. Okay, so what we've got is we've got this as the MC and we've got this as the I don't really like this. Yeah. This is where, so this is the yellow snow. I'm not gonna look at that. I'm gonna have a limit here and an accumulation here as well. But before we place the limit, let's look at this as the accumulation phase. Do we get anything? So what's this? This is Monday. Any break? Any tests? Nope. Gone. Do we come back here? Mm, 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 mm. Tuesday. Give me that sweep. Oh, traded through it. Okay, so that's gone. This is gone. So we're now coming lower. Okay, so that's gone. Let's go ahead and set a limit. There's a slight confluence between that 88 and that 80 there. Just to add some spread, I'll take it off that 88. And then we're looking at making this new high here. It's 14 to 1. And let's look at where we are. So we are your leg. What's the slingshot? This is going to be 0.10. I'll put it 0.13 on that. Limit. Yes, okay. You give us a chance. Nope. No chance. Okay. So what's that? This is trade number 4. Type 1. 65 bucks. Okay, so now we traded through that. We're now coming into our leg. See if you can. Okay. Not that this is Thursday New York price action. I thought it was yellow snow. Okay, so I want to throw something off that 50. See how many pips is that? 30, 18. Okay, so we'll do that. And then we'll do this. Then it's going to be 0.25 because this is a structure trade. Okay, so 0.2. Okay, so let's see. Kind of come very close to that 80%. The moment we break that, that's pretty much it for me. Let's go back. What do we have here? So we've got this was the one that just traded through the break. So we have broken order flow here. This is something that we could play if we come back. So what I'll do is I'll delete that just to reduce risk. I'll delete the 50 and I'll keep the 80 just because that's the line in the sand. And then we'll play with that risk, we'll play the continuation because we have tapped from an area of demand and then we're getting that the run now. So see if price comes back here, we can trade that and then go, or ultimately wait for this break and then I'll delete this as well and then just play off the continuation. We waiting on that. Okay, so we're coming into it. Also point of interest. Let's see what we're doing here. All or nothing. Nope. Gone. Okay. So now we've got a new leg, order flow that. So we wait on that. Let's also be aware that this whole thing can turn into a redistro. Okay, nice pullback here. That could be a little something because we've got the Asian sweep. Oh, there you go. Hold on. See if you can throw a little something here. Just from that Asian sweep here. We have tapped into one of interest. And I like that it's a Thursday. Put a little something at that 50 here. 8. 21 is just there. We still need that to be taken first. Okay, so let's see. Did we get it? No, we're not. No, we don't. Son of a gun. Okay, there's a new high. We've now, okay, traded through that as well. Okay, now we're inside here. Ugh. Short sales are the ones giving you the entries. Okay, we made a new high. Yeah, we have. I wouldn't look at that then. Okay, so what do we have here now? So this is now deleted. It's now deleted. We've come and then we've made a new high here. And our leg has now moved up as well. Oh, what a shame. Okay, so we got this to work on. And then we've got this bad boy here to work on as well. So those are our point of interest. And then if we kind of get into a nice sell-off, then this is a hedge. So that's our three opportunities on this pair that we'll be looking at. So I'm just letting it do its run. And then we can look to proceed. Nope, it's not stopping. I think, yeah, this one has been some sort of news. Okay, so now we have tapped into this here. And we're on the second half of the year. So this is where we'll be looking, definitely looking for a sell. And that's our slingshot. Let's see. Oh, this is Asian price action. Let's see what we get. We get a break. I like this area here. This area, not much, not as much as this. So just have to wait for price to come up. Ooh. Okay. So continuation wise, this is what we were playing. But when we break that, then this is back on. Come back down now. Let's see what we got. Don't really like this. Some got Asian price action in there, but we've got the. If we were to look at the whole of this, we can maybe look at something around the 80, which lands up with that New York, London Open. But I wouldn't be surprised if we trade through it, basically. So we're coming up. Just now we've distributing here. Yep. And she made that new low. Okay, so what do we have? We have got this as the slingshot, which is what we should be looking for by here. And then we have got this as the MC. This slingshot, so buy, sell, and no, sorry, sell here. We need to be looking for a buy here. Okay, so we've got that. It's the line in the sun. Let's see what we got. This is Friday, I don't really like that. Friday late in the evening. And this is Monday, so see if you can catch anything Monday. Uh, oh, hold on. Yeah, no, I need it to be obviously no manipulation there, man. Nope. Okay, so we punched in that. So now we could be looking for a buy somewhere in there. We could be looking for a buy somewhere in here and then the sell somewhere in there. No clean price action. We've got Asian lows, we've got Asian lows, we've got Asian lows. Ugh. So just be waiting for an accumulation. If it comes there first, if it comes here first, we'll be looking for a sell. Ideally, we want to buy first. No, so come into that 50%. Okay. Okay, so we kind of trade below this, or do we not? No, this is very equal lows. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see how we react here. Yeah, okay, we trade through it. Okay, so now we can see this. So it's maintaining it. This is still on my radar. But now the fact that we broke this, we now need to see where we're going to be coming back to. So this is the whole leg. Okay, so we've got 50% there. And then we've got the lower time frame extreme here. So let's see if we can go ahead and set a limit like this. Mm. And then we've got that 80 there. Okay, that's what we've got. And then we've got the hedge here. And hedge here. Okay, just have to wait for that. Okay, so we're coming up to the hedge sell first. Coming up into that 50. Let's see. So we're currently Friday, Monday price action, not rushing. Not really seeing any break of order flow or any sign of weakness just yet. And yeah, we'll trade through that. Okay, so that's gone. And that's gone. Is there anything that we can refine in here? Yeah, so we've got this is definitely a news candle. %80 here. And we've got the 50% here. Okay, so if you can get into there somehow. Mm. Oh, there we are now. Oh, okay then. Okay, so what? EG is still shit. I mean, yeah, it's got some good price action. It's got some clean schematics, I would say, definitely say. Just not giving back the pullbacks that we need. And yeah, it's a shame. So basically overall what we've got is for me and how I would have seen it. I think 5 trades. I can't get the thing. Oh, there you go. So what we've got 4 trades, 5. Yeah, still losses. More losses than wins. Um, I mean, definitely I would say the point of interest was clean. But yeah, that's a clean point of interest. But just no pullback. No pullback whatsoever. Okay, well, I've got 5 minutes before Mike starts his New York session, so I'm just gonna see if I can save this and then put it. But overall, I think moving forward, I'm definitely maybe remove EG from my pairs because I think it's just unnecessary losses um that I would potentially be taking for no reason. So okay, cool.